or welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing December's first cash stuffing. I'm doing it a little bit differently today. I have my iPad and I will be going through each category and then I will kind of, I have that here to double check myself. But I will be going through kind of my method and how I do this. So let's begin. I will be cash stuffing $1,598 today, which with my new schedule, with student loans and all that, my first paycheck will be larger. My second paycheck will be like $100 that I have to be able to go to sinking funds and all that. So anyway, let's get started. There we go. All right, math does add up. Look at that. Okay, so I will be starting with my everyday wallet. So I will be stuffing $150 into gas. But instead of my everyday wallet, I'm going to give myself 30 in here, and then the rest will go in this binder, which I typically do it off screen, but I will do it on screen just to go through how I actually do all of this. So gas gets 5 20s. And 5 10s. So I'll do, yeah. I usually just do all 10s, but for the sake of just cash condensing, I'm doing it like that. So I believe gas is the first, yes, okay. So let's see how much we have in gas. So I'm not gonna count the 30 that's in my wallet, because I will be using it probably this weekend at some point. And I believe after this, I'm going to stop stuffing for gas for a little bit. But anyway, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. I would have 250 in here, but I paid myself back with a 10. But yeah, I usually averaged around 130 to 150, but I just haven't been driving, I guess, as often. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit on reserve. But anyway, that's where that money goes. And then beauty products will be getting $38. So 3 10s, 10, 20. And then also getting 1 5, 3 1s. Also, if you hear any like little noises in the background, my boyfriend is out there with our dogs. Sage, our youngest, just got spayed today, so everyone's kind of quiet, but you might hear a couple little things here and there. Impulse is getting 43. So how did I lay that out? 4 10s. I love 10s. I know it's, you either love them or you hate them. I'm a lover. And then, what did I say, 43? And 20, 30, 43. My wallet has just been beaten down. There's not a lot in it. There's actually, I think I had $30 in it total, nothing else. But again, just the way I've been getting paid versus when things come out, it's kind of been hectic. So clothing is getting $72, 3 20s. I think this might be, yes, I'm gonna set this aside and put that in this wallet. Sometimes I have an envelope in here, sometimes I don't. I guess I don't today. So 30, and then 110, and 2 1s. Yeah, so you're gonna see me going back and forth. I don't even know if I have a clue. Yeah, I do. Okay. It's like, I can't even tell you if I do or don't. 20, 60, 72. I originally had, like I said, background noises. That is Moxie, my very yappy Yorkie poo. But anyway, so with clothing, I used my card for some holiday clothing. I wasn't gonna get anything, but it was sprung on me that we are going to a holiday party, so your girl has got nothing. So I had to get something. So let's put this to the side. I know, a lot of back and forth, but we're still kind of working out the kinks with this. So out to eat is getting 30, I believe 10, 20, 30, and out to eat. Which I've been so back and forth. I'm so sorry, guys. I've changed my wallet around recently, especially because I've just had nothing in it, so I just started taking envelopes out, and then I forget what I have in there versus what I don't. And this little envelope, like this, I've had for a few years now, and sometimes these just don't want to open. So there's 30 for that. And then groceries is getting 300. So I will continue to use this and then pull from this to what I want to put into here later, because we're not going to get groceries until Sunday, I don't think. So 650s. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't feel right. 1, 2, 6. Okay, 36. Okay. The True Love of Mine boba is getting $35, which is more than it typically gets. So 6 5s. Okay, last of the 5s, and then 5 1s. Okay, well, that was easy enough. So let's see where boba is at. I haven't really been going as often. I think it's just because it's been cold out. But yeah, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 big ones for boba. I've been considering using it for, you know, like a peppermint hot chocolate at Starbucks or something here and there, but I don't know. I go back and forth. So my buffer will be getting $100. So we'll be getting 5 20s. So buffer, I don't know if I have a buffer. I swear that I would, or did create one. But yeah, I know I'm super out of it today, but oh, come on, Kennedy. Guess not. Oh, looky loo, did not have that. So I guess it really is only just my main wallet. Again, I still want to get a printer to make my own, but you know, it's not the highest priority for me at this point. So I might just make an envelope out of an actual envelope like I did for my savings challenges. So let's see what buffer has. It has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105, 106, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $112 in buffer. But yeah, so I'll probably just make an envelope, stick it into this one. This white one is my savings binder, but I know I'm still getting used to everything. So anyway, this is finally filled up. So let's move on to our sinking funds. So this guy is just a bigger version. I've mentioned it in other videos of my main wallet. So this is where I'll put the money that doesn't fit in that actual wallet. And sometimes I forget money's in there, so it inadvertently helps me save. So travel, we'll be getting $100. I'm only going to stuff $200 instead of my regular $250 this month, just because the way bills come out. So it's just $100, which I need to do a condensing eventually. I think we're starting to get up there. So travel, I just can't count. So if this is really ugly, I am so sorry. But travel has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just to check myself, I'm gonna do this. 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 30, yeah, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 283. So 883. Does that sound right? Yeah, that sounds right to me. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Also, I found my pen. We were going back and forth just to change it up. No, I forgot this pen in here when I was filming. I didn't remember where I put it. So I said, what, 883, something like that. So I'll start. But yeah, so travel is starting to come along. Putting it back is always the hardest part. Alrighty. So, car maintenance. Yay. $200 in there. So, 2 $100 bills. No, with winter coming up, I've been looking at my tires recently and I'm like, ooh, definitely gonna have to get new tires for that bad boy eventually. But we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 620, 640, 660, 670, 680, 685, 690, 691, 692, 693. Nice. I believe I said my goal was 2,000 for this. So I had money for tires and, you know, whatever else might come up, but my goal is to also have my car registration already paid for next year, so we're gonna keep working on that. Gifts. Gifts is getting $200. It's also 2 100s. Yeah, I am a repurposer when it comes to stuff like this. But yeah, $200 for gifts. That's really all I'm gonna do for Christmas. I'm not gonna go super crazy, stretch myself too thin. I think the upcoming 2024, I will start saving ahead of time, but this year is just kind of crazy. But yes, I would love to hear what your plans are for Christmas, what gifts you're gonna get for people, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, so let's move on to dogs. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but we did buy a backdoor sinking fund, so mark that off. It'll be front door sinking fund, really just a storm door. But yeah, so we did buy a door, which is super exciting, and it's getting put on tomorrow. I'm super excited for that. But yes, so dogs, it's getting 330, 300, 20, 30. But yes, I'm super glad we didn't have to pay too much out of pocket for Sage. My partner did pay to get her dew claws in the back removed because with Bernese Mountain Dogs, I guess that's normal for them to have those, and they can get caught on things around them and rip off. So we did get those off, but with our puppy plan, it did cover her spaying and a lot of discounts for her shots, which was super nice. But yeah, let's see what we have in our dog sinking fund, which I think my goal for that was 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 5, 520, 540, 560, 580, 590, 601. I did have this, if I would have had my $300 that I had planned, we would almost be up to our goal, but you know, as life goes, you never really have as much as you think, or as much as you need, I guess I could say. But yeah, so that was really it for the cash stuffing. But as far as that goes, everything's accounted for. I will update my sinking fund afterwards, but sometimes it's hard to see with that ring light. But basically, this is how I lay everything out. I have how much I've saved, what my goal is, what I want to achieve and what date, how much I want to pay each month to that sinking fund, and the last day I update it. So I have low priority, high priority, all that fun stuff. So obviously this is now different. That's different. No. Those three are different. Storm door didn't get updated this month. It will next month. But you know, little things I buy here and there. But yeah, so this is just, if you want to really look at my nitty gritty budget planning, it's ugly, but it works for my brain. I'm planning on updating it a little bit for 2024, and I will be using a physical budget planner. Yes, budget planner as well, so that should help. But yeah, so this is just kind of how I lay everything out. But yeah, I know, see, only $100 next time because most of my bills take up everything else. So yeah, and then I also do an over or under buy, and that is where I bought something online, and it's just gonna go right back into my account. But yeah, so I didn't account for it in here, which is why with my over under buy, it's like, hey, but that's how much I spent. So I'm over by $1.44, which I have a couple dollars in my account for that. So no biggie there. But yeah, if you got this far in the video, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.